what's inside? Come on in and take a look at the menu. There's many barbecue delights, ribs, chicken, and much more. Salads of every kind, sides that'll tempt your appetite. And we have eat in or take out at Big J's Hurricane Grill. Maureen and Big J say everybody is welcome. Take a step back into time at Lombardo's Apothecary at 1230 South Mill Street. Will take you back in time. Take you back in time to make you feel better. They have cards, snacks, all kind of toiletries and health and beauty aids that will make you feel great. They also have prescriptions too. It's Lombardo's Apothecary. Call 724-654-8100.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
Hello, I'm Melva Pope, and welcome to the morning show.
Good morning, Newcastle. And yes, I got my coffee. It's the morning show. And wow. How you feeling for your Friday? Maybe a little exhausted from the heat? Well, Florence County 45 weather, and my eyes saw red sky this morning. You know what that says? Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning, and I think we're going to get some rain this weekend. Ever changing. We're going to talk about a couple things. First of all, the birthday list. And, wow. Edie Cade, Tina Mayberry, Daniel Stanovich, Tony DePorzio, Tony Fortuna Corner, Lane Primrose, Faith Hassan, Danielle Stanovich, Kara Grant, Ray McCree, Terry Turner, Beth Hogan Retort. Happy birthday. Get that second cup of coffee and the birthday cake. And as we move on, Ron Yasher, glad to have you along. And Cora Frazier, thanks for the kind comments. Melissa Colucci, thank you. And I like that little caricature of that bird. Alicia Miko, thank you. Really appreciate it. And Nettie Bailey, always good to see you along. Donnie Kirkwood, thank you. And Alexandra Soman, thanks for watching NCTV45. Now, that gives you a lineup of that. And, hey, I got a question. I want to know who out there remembers the blizzard of 1977. Lot of folks don't realize, like probably, see, before 1977, it was
we went to school. We started school on the Wednesday after Labor Day. The way it worked was, here was Labor Day, Jerry Lewis telethon. Next day the kids were off. Teachers had an in-service. Bango. Wednesday you started school. And then we had a weather situation that we haven't seen in 40 years since then. Okay, and they've used it to do this starting school early. And the weather situation was this. And you know, I guess to anybody that lived it, it was really it was scary, and it was really something, because you'd never seen anything. People talk about the 50 snow. Yeah, it snowed, and then they plowed, and there was a lot of snow. But this blizzard of 77 gets passed up, and a lot of people don't really grasp like how crazy it was. Now, let me kind of I'm going to kind of set the stage for you. It was the school year 76-77. We had started school on the Wednesday after Labor Day. And then, as we went through the year, we came up on Thanksgiving, and which was kind of normal. We started getting a little bit of snow for Thanksgiving. Now, it snowed a little bit each day, which wasn't 2 or 3 inches, 2 or 3 inches, 2 or 3 inches. So in the grassy areas, and I'm not talking about on the sidewalks, in the grassy areas, by the time we got to Christmas, there was about a foot of snow to 16 inches of snow in the grassy areas. And we came up on with 16 inches of snow in the grassy area. Now, we're taking this break.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Here we are again, making your life easier to watch NCTV45. Now, let's review. You can already watch on your tablet, and don't get confused with that rubber band. I just use it in there to hold my pen. So, yep, whether you got an Android or you got an Apple, you can watch on your tablet. We showed you how to make an app, and you could do that on your tablet or your phone. And yeah, you can watch on your phone. Now, you know you can watch on your computer, but now what about the TV? Well, we're going to show you right now a very simple, easy, just like that, how to watch NCTV45 on your TV. And now, watch very carefully, because this is if you have cable systems. Now, in our area, and I know we're going across the world, we have Armstrong and we have Comcast right here in Western Pennsylvania. And I'm going to show you, if you have, we'll do Comcast right now. If you have that and you have their trade name Xfinity, I'm going to show you all you have to do to watch NCTV45. Now,
Let's take a look.
Xfinity button. Now we use the arrow button to arrow across to where it says apps. There it says apps.
Okay. Really
Now press OK.
I definitely see like so much of that in what we can be. So definitely, I would definitely like to.
Now you see the YouTube app on your TV. We will arrow across to the YouTube app and choose it. Notice how the YouTube app comes to the front. Now we'll press OK on the remote. Now it loads and YouTube comes up. Now we'll press the up arrow to the search. When you press it, notice how the top becomes white. Now we'll arrow in our letters, NCTV45. Now on our recent searches, we've already used NCTV45, so it's right there. Notice the letters that you can pick out the station name. We'll pick out NCTV45 and show you your options. Here you can choose from all NCTV45's programming, including live events, Focus NC, Newswatch, Cook in the Castle, just to name a few. Here we chose Focus NC. It's just that simple. NCTV, now available on your television.
NCTV45, the train, anytime on your time.
Right in your very own living room, family room. Anytime on your time.
And a very pleasant welcome.
No craziness. You could just sit back in your chair, hit the remote, and watch. Living room, family room, kitchen, bedroom, wherever you watch TV. And next up, we're going to show you about those sticks on our next NCTV45 promotions that show you if you have one of those old fancy sticks, whether it's a Fire Stick, and Google wrote. We're going to show you. It's going to be so easy. Until next time, remember, this is NCTV45. We're available anytime on your time.
NCTV45 Newcastle, the train.
Elham's for one great dining experience.
This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Now, enough of that dirty laundry. Now, as I move my mic up, so we had that 16 inches of snow on the ground. It's New Year's. Everybody goes back to school. Now, the streets were totally passable. And as we do normally in January, especially at that time, we saw like a little thaw where the temperature went up into like 45. It makes it feel like summertime. And I know because me and my friends would go outside and we'd keep one basketball in the house, take the other basketball outside. When the basketball stopped dribbling, put that one in the house to get the other one that was nice and warm, and would play basketball right on the driveway. Well, in about the middle of the month, say the 17th, maybe towards the 22nd, it was a Friday, and I can remember very vividly, we had gotten a snow day on the Wednesday before, because we had gotten another 6 inches of snow. So now that brought the snow total up to around 22, 24 inches. That Friday started out with a high of 26. But they were very worried because approaching was a massive front that they said was blizzard conditions with snow and falling temperatures. Well, both came. And to make a long story short, the temperature went from 26 and it fell below zero. We received another good 12 inches of snow, bringing our totals up to around 36. Now keep in mind, in the grassy areas, as you shovel the driveway and throw it there, that snow gets higher. So we have that 36 inches of snow and the temperature falling, and I'm going to cut it right there, but for the next 2 weeks, we didn't have school. And they'd go today's high, minus 16. Tonight's overnight low, minus 29. Expect 8 inches of snow tonight, and you'd have to go out and shovel snow in parts. And matter of fact, the basketball games got scheduled for like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it was a very different situation. So the blizzard of 77, I looked to see if they had anything about Pittsburgh. They had some pictures, but they had a lot about Erie and Buffalo and Niagara, Cleveland. Take a look at it, because that's the way it looked here. It was something to look at. Now we got to take a break and go to sports, and I got papers, and look out when I got papers. A lot of great things. So we're going to take this break. go to sports, and when we get back, we gotta hit these events that are going on and talk about a lot more on the morning show right after these messages.
The Cedars is a great restaurant with outstanding Mediterranean food. The Cedars takeout menu is second to none, featuring pizza, stromboli, hoagies, their famous lamb on the rod, and so much more. So when you're hungry and you want that Newcastle taste, make it Cedars. Now it's in Newcastle, 827 Addis Street on the east side, and all Cedars 724-658-9260.
Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Hello and welcome to the Cedar Sports Corner as we enter the last week of baseball. And the Buccos at home taking on the Brewers, while the Indians, they're at home taking on the Red Sox. Now, elsewhere, you got the Cubs and the White Sox playing out in Chicago, the Orioles and the Yankees, the Mets and the Nationals, the Royals taking on the Tigers, and the Padres, they're taking on the Dodgers, while the Rays have the Blue Jays. The Reds are at the Marlins, the Phillies at the Braves, the Mariners at the Rangers, and the Angels at the Astros. The Giants take on the Cardinals, Rockies at the Diamondbacks, and the Twins, they're taking on the Athletics. Now let's go to NCAA football this weekend. Well, your Friday games, Penn State and Illinois, and Washington State and USC. Those are the two that are really up there. Saturday, you can catch Notre Dame at Wake Forest. And Pitt, they're taking on North Carolina. Now, here's something to keep in mind. Matchups that are going to be good with big-name schools: Minnesota and Maryland, Nebraska and Michigan, Boston College and Purdue, Ohio and Cincinnati, and that'll be a big rivalry, Navy and SMU, and let's not forget your Duquesne Dukes. They're going out and taking on Hawaii. Now, you're probably wondering, and I'm getting choked up just wondering, where are your Steelers going to be? Well, here we go, and let me get us to the right place. You know, the Steelers, who are 0-1-1, will take, and they actually have them in last place. They'll be taking on the Buccaneers down in Florida. They'll come home for the Ravens and then the Falcons. So Steelers need to get a win. The Buccaneers is no better place to get it. And in case you're a Cleveland fan, on watch for that first win. Cleveland takes on the Jets. So I wanted to give you what's going on in football all over the weekend. Get some great food from Cedars and enjoy. Now, this was the Cedars Sports Corner, and we're going to take this break. Have a timeout. We'll be right back.
The Cedars is a great restaurant with outstanding Mediterranean food. The Cedars takeout menu is second to none, featuring pizza, stromboli, hoagies, their famous lamb on the rod, and so much more. So when you're hungry and you want that Newcastle taste, make it Cedars. Now it's in Newcastle, 827 Addis Street on the east side, and all Cedars 724-658-9260.
The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up, right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's.
Welcome back. Always good to see you. Coffee's great this morning. Sunshine out. And I think you're in for, we'll catch the weather in a bit. From 10 to 1 today, Senator Vogel is having his 55 and over senior expo, Cascade Park. Make sure you check that out. A lot of good information. Now, this started yesterday. Smoke cessation program returns to the Y. And this is about giving up smoking. Quit and get fit. Call the Y. Space is limited. Call them for more information. 724-622-1550, extension 147. And First Assembly of God this weekend, 23rd through the 25th, 7 to 8:30. It is a live, family-friendly show. Ventriloquist, magician, much more. Call 724-658-5611. Saturday, 12 to 10. I told you we were your Oktoberfest place. Excuse me. Cascade Park. They're having Oktoberfest Saturday the 22nd from 12 to 10, and Sunday from 1 to 8. This 2-day event is free to open to the public. Parking is $3, and it's going to be fun. They have, and I'm looking as this just came in, a lot of great things: German foods, music, dancing, Stein holding contests, just a whole bunch. Newcastle Eintracht Singing Society will be there. This is going to be a great time. Go check it out. Now, let's take a break, catch up on the weather, and before we do, see, I almost forgot, but I did remember to get you the song of the day. And that's just what I'm going to do right now. So, get ready. That's enough. I don't want to overdo it. You got to figure out what that one is. And it just says September. What can I tell you? When we get back, how to be your wife's best friend, helpful hints, and a whole bunch more on The Morning Show. Nico & Sons Sales and Service, 347 East Washington Street, Newcastle, has lawnmowers of every type. Zero-turn country clippers, made in the USA, 42-inch to 54-inch cut. Batteries by Oregon. They'll service at your home or their shop. Service specials start as low as $69. Call Jim Micco & Sons, 724-652-6911. Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Take a step back into time at Lombardo's Apothecary at 1230 South Mill Street. Will take you back in time. Take you back in time to make you feel better. They have cards, snacks, all kind of toiletries and health and beauty aids that will make you feel great. They also have prescriptions too. It's Lombardo's Apothecary. Call 724-654-8100. Hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. Well, after last night's partly cloudy low of 68, how's your Friday looking? And as we look at radar, off to the west, we have a little precipitation, and that's going to cause some issue. As you get to Friday, we're going to start off mostly sunny and 84. Now there is a 40% chance of rain, and as we get to Friday night, mostly cloudy, 57, chance of rain bumps up to 60%. Now Saturday, partly sunny and 69, and then Saturday night, mostly cloudy, 52. Sunday, mostly sunny and 70. Sunday night, partly cloudy, 55. Monday, partly sunny and 72. Monday night, mostly cloudy, a low around 59. And then Tuesday, as you get the week underway, partly sunny, 75, and there's a 50% chance of rain. Now that was Lawrence County 45 weather, and we're going to take this break. We'll be right back.
Standing by.
NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time.
Glad you stopped by. You know what? I just saw Dennis this morning, and you know, there's that debate raging. Was the 70 team better or the 73 team better?
Wow, Angela, that is a hard question. You know, coming up from junior high school and having a role model of Chuck Fiorini as a quarterback, and that team was so good, but they didn't get into the playoffs because of Gardner points. You know, I would say 70 is probably better than a 73, but it's tight. It's tight.
You know, I'm so glad you stopped by. You know, we get questions all the time. Do you have a question?
Yeah, you know what, Ange? I watch you every day, man. It's awesome. I get so much information from you, from the news, the sports, everything that you do. I watch it 2 or 3 times a day. You know what? I was thinking, for NCTV Channel 45, how could you get an app for this?
That's easier than apple pie. And we're going to show you right now. Now, this is how easy it is to get the NCTV45 app. Go to Safari, and in the address bar, type in nctv45.com. Click on the Send To icon, then click on the Add to Home screen. Once you click on Add, and the NCTV45 app will appear right on your home screen. And you'll be ready to have NCTV45 available anytime on your time.
That was easy.
That was easier. That was easier than me running and blocking Dennis, my brother-in-law. I mean, geez, oh man, you know. And there you go. No reason not to have the app on your phone. It's like I said in Cook at a Castle too. You're gonna love it.
NCTV 45, The Train. Anytime on your time.
Hey, when you need to get out and have just a little bit of a relaxing afternoon, morning, I got a great idea. Why don't you go play around the golf? And you don't have to go to the big courses, be crowded off. No, go a short drive route right up Route 18 to New Wilmington, Pennsylvania, and you'll see Morelands. A great par 3 golf course, Morelands, just right for you. Welcome back, and here you go, a little helpful hints. And as I give you these helpful hints, guess what? I got to put on my glasses because geez, can't see here. Here you go. Yesterday we talked about the shoebox dividers. Sewing board. Now this is something that, you know, back in the day here we had sewing machines. Maybe some of you still use them. Then we had a needle and thread so you could sew without a machine. So I think it's kind of important, or you got no buttons. If you use a sewing machine often, mount a small bulletin board next to it. Then fill it with push pins and straight pins. That way you will have your hands free to grab the pins and thread, the buttons, bobbins, and other materials you'll need. You'll find them on the board. See, I told you, you have no buttons. How to be your wife's best friend. Here you go. Ask her, how does it make you feel when that could be a big, long conversation. And I don't want to see you go hungry. So, take her to one of our fine establishments and get her something to eat, maybe get her something to drink if she's doing this, like me. Now, let's see. The song of the day. Here you go. Let's see if you get this one. Remember, I kept with a September theme here. So, Maggie May by Rod Stewart, the one and only, and he's incredible. And so are you, because I know you're out there having a friend tell a friend about NCTV 45. And it shows. They're going to the website. It's phenomenal. And for that, I thank you. And I say one thing. Make sure that you, yes, you get that second cup of coffee. And have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Remember, NCTV45, we're available anytime, on your time. Have a great Friday. Watch high school football tonight. And have a great weekend. We'll see you next week on The Morning Show.